So back in November, we hiked the rim to rim and the rim to rim to rim of the Grand Canyon.
So I did the rim to rim to rim because I think it's something that I heard about or read about at one point in time, and we were finishing up with the Pacific Crest Trail, and I just needed another challenge because we're in Arizona and we were near the Grand Canyon and it sounded epic. I just wanted something else hard to do.
He's definitely a type 2 person.
Yeah,
like a lot. Again. I am also, but like not to his level.
I'm next level type 2 person.
Like type 3 if that even exists. I did it because he wanted to do it, and it basically was a challenge enough for me to do the rim to rim, and I did not need to torture myself even more by doing the rim to rim to rim in one go. So
we have a friend from the Pacific Crest Trail. His trail name is Baywatch. We told him that we were going to do this, and he said that he would meet us in Arizona because he wanted to also go to the Grand Canyon. He thought it would be fun. And we went to a Thai restaurant for dinner on the way up to the Grand Canyon.
So how do you feel? Are you prepared for tomorrow?
No, I don't feel prepared at all. I'm actually kind of freaking out because it's almost 5:30 and we have to eat still, and we still have to drive to the Grand Canyon and try and get some sleep.
Yeah, and the sun is setting out there. What you got over there?
Woo! Got my shoe collection.
A 4-pack shoe and a 6-pack beer.
Yes.
So this is the gear that I'm going to start with tomorrow, or do the entire trail with tomorrow. So over here we have my running backpack, running jacket, which I just got actually, that I'll be using. Hats and gloves, some crampons because there's supposed to be ice and snow inside, a buff, a filter, just in case we don't have enough water. There's some water sources. My Senchi, which is an equivalent to a fleece. My puffy, my SOS Garmin device. Hopefully we'll not need that. Water bladder, a couple of snacks, and that's about it. This is going to close. I will make it close.
Just don't break the zipper.
I know, just after I buy it, I break the zipper.
She might break the zipper, it scares me.
No, I'm almost there. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Now the last touch, the salty snacks. You're defrosting your breakfast for tomorrow.
Yes. Which is a chicken pot pie.
He put it on the heater because it was in the freezer, so that he can have it for breakfast tomorrow. It is currently 8:30, and we've set the alarm for 12:30 a.m. to go hike, because these two boys decided to want to do the rim to rim to rim, which means that they will have to be back. They have to do twice the distance that I will be doing. They don't want to return at 10 p.m., even though I have a feeling they will return at 10 p.m. either way. This means we have 4 hours of sleep before we head into the canyon, so it's gonna be really sleepy when we wake up. It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be really cold. It is -1 degree Celsius outside right now, and it's gonna drop even more throughout the night, so we have a great wake up. Looking forward. Great.
I'm not a mule. Yeah, of course, Dave.
Erik,
Yeah.
I should make sure.
what are you the most nervous for?
First thing, brushing my teeth. Not dying. Not dying of hypothermia. Not getting sunburned.
So a lot.
Getting cold and hypothermic and dying. Yeah.
Okay, cool. How about you, Baywatch?
Those sound like legitimate things to be worried about.
You have any additional ones?
I'm really dreading waking up tomorrow morning and going out in the cold.
Yeah, that's going to be the worst part of this all.
But besides that, I think the thing I'm most scared of is when we get to the other end, he's gonna go, "Oh, hey, the shuttle."
Good night, everybody. You
Good night and then good morning.
really freaking early.
Ah! Sleep well.
Are you still there?
I'm scared.
Okay, I have to interrupt for a second.
Well, Baywatch, got some kind of food poisoning at the Thai restaurant. We think it was the Thai restaurant. At about 12 o'clock at night, half an hour before we were going to wake up, we just see the lights go on in the bathroom and then just hear Baywatch getting violently ill.
The first thing I heard was Baywatch running to the bathroom.
Oh.
I heard his steps as he was like rushing to get.
Heard steps to get to the toilet.
It's so lucky that it happened half an hour before like we set our alarm, because if it had happened an hour later, we would have been on the trail.
Yeah.
And he would have been like sick on the trail. So it's lucky that it happened when it did.
Yeah.
But he basically spent the entire day in the hotel room, in the bed, like
Sick.
not being able to do much. And
Yeah.
it's just, I felt so bad for him.
And in the back of our mind, at least the back of my mind, was this like lingering question of, am I just going to all of a sudden start to feel very sick down in the canyon when I don't have any place to stay?
Yeah.
Poor guy though.
I know.
He went all the way to the Grand Canyon, then just ended up getting really sick.
Yeah. Hey, you did get the next day to just walk around and see it a bit from the top. So he could still see the views. He just wasn't able to hike the rim trim.
Looking for the taxi service to the trailhead. Yeah, of course. For 2 people.
It is currently 1:02 a.m. and we're at the South Kebab Trailhead, and we're about to start our hike to the other rim of the Grand Canyon. You ready?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
The first few steps on the trail, somewhere out there, you can sort of vaguely see the outline, is the top of the Grand Canyon, and we are not seeing anything. We're supposedly supposed to have this stunning view of it, and we don't see anything. And we leave in the dark, and we come back in the dark, so we missed the views of the South Rim the entire day today, but hopefully tomorrow will be another day to see it all. Down we go.
Here we are on the windy South Kebab Trail. And all the way down there you can see all the switchbacks.
Can you show it?
Hopefully you can see all that.
We have reached the ooh-ah point. And I understand why, because it is a switchback that goes back down there, but it looks as if you're walking off into the canyon. So it's probably very hard to see, but the worst part about hiking the Grand Canyon in the dark, other than the fact that you don't see the Grand Canyon as much, is because you use headlamps and the path is extremely dusty, so you get these dust clouds in your vision and your headlamps, and only then do you realize how much dust you actually inhale. We've made it 3.5 miles already. 3.8 to go until we're at Phantom Ranch. We are just 2 hours in, and we're only come down 900 something meters, which means that we're not even halfway, and we're almost about halfway to the bottom of the canyon. This downhill is taking forever. It is a long way down, but it's breakfast time. Having my complete cookie, which used to be my breakfast on the PCT, so it's bringing back memories. And it's currently 3 a.m. So still got a long way to go. It's gonna be a long day.
It's not as cold as we expected, honestly, which is a relief, but it is a bit windy, and the wind, when it hits you, it has a big wind chill. It's also, the trail's fairly uneven right now going down, so we have to watch our footing, and it's not helped because your depth perception with our headlamps is not exactly the best.
We are on the bridge on top of the Colorado River right now. You can't really see anything. As always, Phantom Ranch is just over there. And on this side, we've got a bunch of canyons and rocks that you can barely see as well right now. It's 4:30 a.m. and we just got to the Phantom Ranch a couple of minutes ago. It's the first time that we're sitting down since we started. And it's much more humid down here because there's a river that you can hear in the background, so it's colder. But after this we have a gradual uphill until we hit the North Rim, and then we have to climb all of that uphill in one go. So at least we made it to the bottom with my knees somewhat intact. It's 5 a.m. right now, which means that the sun is coming up in about an hour and a half, which can't be soon enough because my body's been hiking in darkness for 4 hours, and since we only got 3 hours of sleep last night, it really wants to sleep now. It's telling me that I need to be in a bed, but hopefully I'll get more energy once the sun comes up, and my body will naturally wake up as well. How are you?
I'm tired, like sleepy tired. And my legs are starting to get fatigued. I can tell that we came down a lot and we have a lot to climb still. So, you know.
And then you have to do it all over again.
I have to do it all over again.
Yay.
Yay.
You got this.
I'm hanging in there. Woo!
We're hitting a wall. I thought it would start getting light right now, but there's no light to be seen. It's just dark skies and stars, and I'm really tired. I feel like, you know that feeling when you're like so tired that you kind of feel drunk and boozy? That's what I have right now. Like, my body feels fine, my legs feel fine. It's just tiredness right now that is really hard to overcome. So, just taking a quick break. Eric's trying to take a nap. Hopefully we'll feel better once the sun comes up, because this is rough. The sun is slowly starting to come up. It's getting lighter. How do you feel?
I'm tired. Need motivation.
How do you feel about the second leg of the journey back to the South Rim again?
Not feeling super confident about it, honestly. Taking a shuttle sounds really appealing.
Yeah.
The first sun is hitting the mountaintops. It's great, isn't it?
Sunlight. It is light outside. We're very happy with that. At least I am. Are you happy with the sunlight?
I'm so happy with the sunlight.
As you can tell from my mumbling, 6 a.m. was the coldest it got. My lips aren't working as well right now. Blood still needs to return to them. And looks like we started the climb as well. Not sure when that happened, but down there is where we came from in that valley. And it looks like we're climbing up already, so you can see the path go off into the distance up in the valley. That's where we're headed. I think we have about just under 2,000 meters of climbing to do, so it's gonna be an uphill battle for sure. It is 8 to 8 and we've done 15 miles. We have 6.5 left. Well, I am about 2/3 done and Eric's almost halfway done. The most special place goes to my pretzels. Gotta make sure I have them accessible.
And you've eaten none of them.
None of them. And we came from all the way down there.
All the way over there.
So we are walking through Cottonwood, which is a campsite area. And there are people that are now starting to get out of their tents. And I am so envious of them.
I know, we've hiked
We've been hiking for 7 hours already. And everyone else, oh, I smell the coffee.
Oh, the coffee smells so
That
good.
smells so good. You want to go ask them if we can grab a cup?
I would love to do that, but no.
Okay.
I'm not that desperate.
Looks like a really nice campsite to stay as well.
Figure games? They're kind of cool.
In the bathroom?
No, in the campsite.
We are speculating that up there, where you see the trees, is the top of the rim. And that is the distance we have to climb, which honestly doesn't seem that bad. But I'm sure once we're climbing it, we will not think that anymore. But it seems really close. See, that doesn't seem that bad. That looks like the rim.
I'm not tired at all. I'm so fucking tired.
The moment we have been waiting for 10 hours. No, 8 hours, sorry. Over exaggeration. The sun!
Sun. There was sun. Nice.
How do you feel?
I'm tired. I'm really, really tired.
We can do the last climb though, right?
Yeah, we can do the last
We're
climb.
almost there.
We're close.
Got this.
3,000 more feet.
3,000 more feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Chin chin. How's your cupcake?
It's sad. I dropped it and it rolled and all the dirt and sand, but I'm hungry and I need food. So now it's all gritty, like just gumming it.
At least it polishes your teeth.
Mm.
You can definitely tell that we're getting higher in altitude because it's getting more harder to breathe because there's less oxygen in the air than down in the valley. The ascent is intense. You can see the switchbacks up there. And that leads to the first full summit. Then we have a second full summit, and then we make it to the rim. But we still have like 500-ish meters to go. It's nonstop. So many switchbacks. And we've got snow and trees. We're getting high enough on the north rim, bit by bit.
Oh,
We're starting to struggle.
we're starting.
Hi, I mean, I'm
I was
starting to
struggling
struggle.
for a long time.
I'm struggling now on this uphill. Like the beginning was nice and flowy, but now that we're almost there and high in altitude, the lack of sleep is catching up again. I'm ready to be done.
We've also walked 20 some miles and
Yeah.
climbed over a mile.
I don't know how he's gonna do it on the way back, but
I don't know if I'm going to do it on the way back.
good luck to him. I am so tired. My legs feel so heavy and my glutes are sore. Still not there. I'm so excited to be at the top and be done with hiking because, oh my gosh, it's intense. This last bit just made me reassess how hard the rim to rim actually is. We filmed our arrival at the North Rim. He got to the North Rim before I did, and I remember him panning around to be like, oh, Sitara arrived too, but we can't find the video. So we did arrive there. We have nothing to show it. Like,
show of it, yeah.
Show of it, except for this one picture that we took of Erik. But that's it. So,
yeah.
But we arrived. Are you ready?
No.
You're deciding to go back down?
Yeah.
What's pushing you to go back down?
I don't know. The badassness of it, I guess.
Bragging rights?
Bragging rights, because I'm stupid.
There he goes. Hello from the North Rim. We did it. We hiked from the South Rim to the North Rim. It was about 40 kilometers, I think like 1,900 meters of elevation gain and like 1,500 meters of elevation loss. And we did it in about a total of 11 and a half with breaks, and without breaks, I think it was 8 hours and 45 minutes. So not too shabby. Erik, being the complete nut job that he is on his way back to the South Rim hiking for some reason. So I will most likely pick him up at 10 p.m. tonight. I'm waiting for the shuttle to pick me up, to take me back down south, where I will take a long shower in the hotel, lie in bed, and do absolutely nothing else for the rest of the day. But before that happens, it's like a 3.5 to 4 hour drive to the South Rim. So yeah, I still have a long journey ahead of me, but we did it, which is the most important part. And I am very happy that it's over, because that last bit was really tough with the elevation and the fatigue and the tiredness. I am happy to just be sitting down. I am honestly not sure how Erik is doing it, hiking the entire thing again. Currently in the shuttle, waiting for the last passengers to board so we can go back.
Erik from the future joining you. So I was in a really dark space, actually, when I left and started to walk on my own. At about 20 minutes where I felt really good after I left Sitara at the North Rim. However, the entire way up to the North Rim, I was very exhausted. And then after that, like 20 to 30 minute runner's high of making it to the North Rim, I started to get really, really tired and my body just started to fall apart. It started to feel like my joints and my tendons were just kind of ripping themselves out of my body. And it was really hard to push through all that. However, I really needed to make it to the North Rim at this point. I needed to make it back to the South Rim at this point because I had no other choice because I couldn't take the shuttle anymore. So I didn't vlog as much as I wanted to. However, you have a couple clips of me throughout the journey, so hopefully you can savor them. Suffice it to say, it was hard, and then it started to get dark, and it got harder. However, I made it. Okay, so this is my first video. I'm sorry. It's been a bit of a challenge keeping myself motivated, doing the rim to rim. I just passed Manzanita, which is a place that has running water, drinkable water, thankfully. The other place that had running water on the North Rim, something tunnel, did not have any drinking water, so filled up at Manzanita, took a little bit of a break. I'm doing all right, honestly, all things considered. My main struggle is that
just all my tendons feel like they're starting to ache and fall apart, which probably isn't a good thing. However, it's been really cool coming down and seeing the canyon, because this view is something that I did not see on the way up. So it was still dark, and it is beautiful. There have been a couple waterfalls that I've gotten to look at, which has been pretty cool. Also, this long stretch between Manzanita and Phantom Ranch is a little bit more flat, which is so nice. It's such a godsend. I appreciate it so much. It helps every part of my body because I'm not going up and I'm not going down. So, nice respite. I'm almost back at Phantom Ranch, and it is so intimidating to realize that I have to go all the way up there still. I'm pretty tired right now, but still managing. At least I get to see some Phantom Ranch during the day. Well, the sun is starting to set. I managed to get the last sunlight on the Colorado River, which was fun because I got to see the river. It's very pretty. I got to cross that suspension bridge down there that you probably cannot see. Otherwise, it's a final push. One more vertical mile and I am pretty destroyed. We'll see how it goes. Also a bug flew into my eye, so my eye is swelling. So that's a good time. Anyway, I'll check back. Hopefully I'll be done next time you hear from me.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, are you okay?
I'm so dead.
Oh. We've got the hiker hobble going on here. So you okay? You're so stiff. You're hobbling so much. Black bean soup and a chicken pot pie. Dinner of champions for my champion who did twice a marathon in a day. In 20 hours. How long did it take you in the end?
Probably 20 hours.
20 hours?
I went really fast on the straight flat bit.
Nice.
How does this?
So proud of this guy. He did it.
Oh, thank you.
Good job.
I thought it was a photo,
You're
so I
awesome.
was smiling for a photo. That's all.
These shoes used to be black 24 hours ago. Look at that sexy man. That face.
Okay.
Your legs are done.
They're done.
They're done. Oh god.
It's a process. Probably should have washed my hands actually before I eat anything. I've been smart.
Look at that layer. Have a good shower.
Thank you.
Good night.
Should I turn off the salt light too? So it's
Sure.
darker for you both.
Sounds good. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Breakfast of champions.
Okay, so yesterday I started hiking right there, which is the North Kaibab Trail, and then you can see the trail go down right here. Right here, you go down this pillar. It was completely dark, but then there was this little mesa bit. We stopped, and then we just realized that there was this mesa, and we keep going down and down and down and down and down, following that, and then do a lot of switchbacks down there to the Colorado River, and then all the way over here. Down there is Phantom Ranch. So then at Phantom Ranch, after that you follow this canyon. Right, oh, big finger. You follow this canyon all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, and switch back a ton up there to the north rim, and then you come all the way back on this thing, and it is horrible and painful and super fun.
So honestly, the rim to rim was very doable just because it's still in really good shape from the PCT. The only thing, the hardest thing for me was just the lack of sleep. Everyone who knows me knows that I don't function well on a lack of sleep. I'm a person who needs, now it used to be 8 hours, but now it's at least 9 hours of sleep. And we had 2.5 hours of sleep, and we were walking in constant darkness that was just telling my body to just go to sleep and not be awake. So I think the darkness and the lack of sleep was the hardest, because it was so hard for my body to naturally wake up and be like, okay, we're hiking, we're out, we're doing this. But I'm happy I did it. I'm very happy I took the shuttle back and didn't walk all the way back like someone else did. But it was a cool way to challenge ourselves, I think, after a month and a half of rest that we had after we finished the PCT.
My reflections on the rim to rim are that the entire thing just felt like a dream. But also, I started in the dark at 1 a.m. and then I finished at 9 in the dark. And I just was delirious and sleep deprived the entire day. So I think that might have led to it all. It was definitely hard. It was also completely dark. There was no moon out. I started to freak myself out because I just felt like things were watching me. And it's just the sensation of having these high canyon walls all above you that are completely dark and this beautiful field of stars, but like as you move, the canyon walls just obscure the stars. It just feels like something is following you, like this gigantic shadow, and it's something I can't put my head on. And it started to freak me out so much on the way up. Like, it was a really cool challenge. I honestly thought for the longest time when I was walking with Sitara towards the North Rim that I was just also going to sign up to take the shuttle at the last minute.
I really thought he was too. He was like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I want to do this. I'm so done with this. I'm so tired.
I was really, really tired, and I took a nap at one point for
2
15
naps
minutes.
even, I think.
Yeah, no, you're right. I took 2 naps.
Yeah.
On the side of the trail just to get some sleep because I was so sleep deprived. Once we got to the North Rim, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm here. I might as well just do the entire thing because I wanted to do the entire thing. That was the goal. That was a little surprising for me, honestly, that I managed to do the entire thing.
That you managed to find motivation in yourself to go back down again.
I was so demotivated, and then I found the motivation to be like, okay, I'm going. Then I almost ran down, which was kind of fun.
But yeah, it was definitely a cool experience.
Rim to rim. Do it. It's fun. And it's really hard.
If you don't want to do it in one day, like him, you can do it multiple days as well. There's
Most
some nice
people do it in multiple
campsites.
days.
There's some nice campsites to stay at too.
Yeah.
See ya.